Hello everyone, and welcome back. Monday, August 14th. We're getting closer to the end. Mass Effect 3 continues. 7 missions. Crew dates on the Silver Sun Strip. A trip to Thessia. And a trip to Horizon, also known as Sanctuary. Be a good time. What's up, everyone? Quiet start to the week here. How about there? Hello, Miss Kimberly. Welcome. First in the room.
You have received a new message.
Have we? This is where the crew dates begin. How you doing, Shep? Like I raised the chair. I didn't raise the chair. The other day we went through the combat section of the Citadel DLC. You might see us here and wonder if the party's coming. The party is probably coming tomorrow. We're not going to get to the party today. We have a lot between now and then. A whole lot. So who's calling? Tali Zora. Shepard. Next time we're on the Citadel, I'd love to come by. No rush, but it's nice to have a place there that you can call home. No kidding, huh? From Liara. Shepard. Thought it might be nice to spend some time away from the Normandy. I don't have anything particular in mind. Perhaps we can meet at your apartment and decide from there. From Edie. Shepard, as part of my education, I think it would be appropriate if you and I participated in rituals found in all human cultures. Reply, and we can meet at the new apartment. From Comm Specialist Samantha Trainer. Commander, if you'd like to meet up for lunch, I'll be in the Citadel arcade area. Hopefully see you there. From Garrus. Shepard, when you have a free moment, I thought we'd check out the bar scene around here. Let's meet at the Silver Coast Casino, upper floor. Hopefully no dead arms dealers this time. From Javik. Commander, I have received an interesting proposal that I wish to discuss with you. Meet me outside the casino at the far end of what these primitives call the Silver Sun Strip, although it isn't made of silver or near a sun. Stupid primitives. And from your friends at Armax Arsenal Arena. Dear Commander Shepard, we here at Armax Arsenal are huge fans of yours, and we can't tell you how much we value your efforts in the fight against the Reapers. In an effort to raise both awareness and morale here on the Citadel, we've recently reskinned the holographic enemies in our simulator to look like Cerberus troops. We got a big surge of viewer interest when we added Geth enemies a few years back after their attack on the Citadel, and we're adding Reaper forces as well. We understand how busy you are, but if you ever feel like unwinding on shore leave and giving our viewers a taste of what a real military veteran can do, we would love to have you come compete. You've got a complimentary pass waiting for you whenever you're interested. Thanks again, your friends at Armax Arsenal. Wonderful. Now we can start to invite people up. Everybody gets one trip to the apartment, and everybody gets one date out on the strip, right? You see everybody in each place? Some of the finer points I get a little fuzzy on until we run back into them again. But we invite almost everybody here, and we meet almost everybody there. Good times were had by all, and this is all way before the party. Some of the best stuff is here. We've missed some of these before. We've had people who just weren't around anymore. For all the effort we put in this time, I think we're going to hear from everybody. Who are we going to invite up first? Let's spend... not everything's unlocked yet, so let's spend some time here inviting people up to the apartment. We'll go out and check out the strip, and then we'll leave and start the N7 missions. we can check back in here, and we should get more calls, more emails, more requests from crew members, more people showing up on the strip. And at some point, we will get to check in with the Asari counselor on the Citadel, which will take us to Thessia. And then before the day's over, I plan on taking us to Horizon, which means tomorrow we'll be in a good position for the Citadel party, Cerberus headquarters, Earth, and finale. Hard to plan these things, but we're getting close enough now. It's not unthinkable that it will go according to plan. What am I saying? Nothing ever goes according to plan. Who's coming up? Invite someone up. Let's also drop a hard save before we start that. 68. E. Ara. Ali. Save, the Liar one's actually pretty short here, but call her girlfriend up last. What do you think, Edie?
I thought we could experience an afternoon of acquiring material possessions for our associates.
Hey, Densa.
Shopping. I guess we could. Did you have a place in mind?
Physical proximity is unnecessary. The extranet provides a greater variety of services while retaining entertainment value. Jeff has lent me his credit chit on the condition that I enjoy myself and, quote, live it up like a girly girl.
Huh. You don't have money of your own?
I am not formally employed. I have no legal standing in Citadel space. I could turn to crime, but that would look bad on a resume.
We'll get you your own fun sometime, but today, what's first?
I believe Jeff would be surprised and pleased if I got him a gift. What would you recommend?
Got some pretty far out ideas for Joker.
Start with something both of you can enjoy. What do you do together?
We interact most closely when we are flying. It occurs to me that he does not have a sky car for traveling around the Presidium. Here, the 2187 Blackout has a top speed of 650 kilometers per hour.
Only
Making it the
750K.
most powerful sports sky car in its class.
That sounds like it'll get Joker's blood pumping.
5-year warranty, replacement parts, all sales.
No, wait!
I fail to see what is wrong.
When you buy someone a present, it's best not to bankrupt them. You want a rental.
I see. Perhaps for a day or a weekend, then.
Who's next?
You are. Close your eyes.
For me?
Are we getting married?
No. There is a jeweler on the Citadel who produces these. They're made from metals from each council homeworld. Each metal compounds with the last, making the rings stronger. He calls them victory rings. Due to material shortages, only a few exist.
Oh. If you call out, what's the problem if you call it out? I don't need to know.
Rare is nice. Unique is better.
Are you valuing me?
We always value
It's
you,
the thought that
Edie.
counts. And you had a good one.
I have heard that expression. That's why I recorded a resonance map of my quantum bit arrays when I had the idea. If you read my extensive log files and extrapolate from my nitrogen vacancy centers, you can visualize the thought precisely.
We'll get right on it.
That's a long way for a joke, Edie.
Did I have you for a few seconds there?
Not even close. Who's next?
I was thinking of something for Liara.
I would love to see that expanded on. Bet Edie could think of some awful, awesome gifts for everybody. We already went through Anderson's bio records that he left around. If there's anything in particular anyone wants to hear, knows, remembers, likes, wants to hear, let me know. Tally! As where we finally get to sit down and watch her favorite video? Or does that only work if you're in a relation? That's only if you're in a relationship with her, right? So many variations. Densa, wonder if Shep has the ring on the character model. That would be a nice detail. Yeah, I'm not counting on it. Shepard, put on the victory ring.
Hey, got any plans for the evening?
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
These things are so bad. We still get to watch it.
You remember that line? From Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and Bellicus on the balcony.
I don't think I've ever seen that vid.
What? You've never... How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
But Shalai, we can never be together.
Netflix and
I have
Dextro
my
chocolate.
duty, and you have your people.
Not tonight. Tonight, I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
She's picturing Garrus.
So you've watched this a lot, huh?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover. Kila. So many feelings.
Yeah, it's, yeah, definitely.
When this is done, I'll send you links to extranet sites with some captioned animations.
I want you to see behind this mask. I want you to see who I truly am.
I already have.
She had an infection for 3 weeks after filming this scene.
Totally worth it.
So there's different versions of that. So many variations on the crew dates. Depends on who ends up with who. We've been encouraging Tali and Garrus to get closer together. They don't show us the face, so trolly. Trollolololo. Lololo. Okay, let's invite Liara up, then we'll go check out the strip. Hope she doesn't mind we called Edie or Tali up first. Hey boss, just getting started. Welcome. I love the piano here.
Greetings, Commander.
Shepard, I didn't know you could play.
Actually, this is the only song I know.
Why's that?
There was always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
Ha! You couldn't sit still long enough.
Could you?
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Elena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere. She taught me to play this song while we waited.
It's a good song.
Thank you, Shepard. I've always loved that song. Shepard, What are you doing?
Making sure you don't run off to something more important.
I can't imagine what that would be.
We should do this more often.
Yes, well, maybe after.
Every day after.
Shepard.
I like every single scene. Shepard and Liara in this series. Even if you're not in a relationship with Liara, the scenes are great. They're even better. Like this. She stuck around for a little while.
This place is nice.
Shall I transfer over your reports so that you might work here?
Yes, thank you, Glyph.
I'm right in front of her, huh?
Glyph, can you copy that song to my personal files on the Normandy?
Certainly, Dr. Tassoni.
Can you walk by her? No? Shepard won't go this way. Come on, Shepard. Your ass is not that big. Come on. Oh. Be that way. Be that way.
Shepard.
Liara. Liara.
Shepard.
Liara.
Shepard.
All right, not very talkative. I know a cold shoulder when I get one. Sometimes. That's it for the crew dates. Round 1. We're gonna go out to the strip. While I was waiting out there. Liara came up. Trainer's out by the arcade. Some of these got rearranged, or they... I don't know where all the other ones went, but there were some more. We'll see who's out there at the strip waiting. Some of our older emails got pushed up the list. I didn't feel like digging through them. Liara, see you in a little bit. You're gonna stay here? You're gonna be gone when I come back. No, you will be.
Shepard.
Put on some music. Will you stay? Glyph? Don't let her leave now, Glyph. I wonder what the apartment next to Anderson's looks like. You can buy new furnishings. Should we get some stuff? The apartment? Can I help you? You're staring at me. Why are you staring at me?
We're happy to fulfill all your household needs.
You're following me and staring at me. This is getting really creepy. What's your deal? Now you're just pretending to shop next to me, but I know what you're doing. I'm on to you. Polished one better. Anything wrong with the bed that's already there? Nice. Vibrant kitchen, sure, why not? Cozy sofa, posh sofa, cozy sofa, come on. Hey there, Simpika, what's up? Happy Monday. What that's worth. What are you doing? Basic recliner. Elegant ottoman. Ottoman. Light coffee table. Artistic shelving. Amber accent wall. Sure, why not? No, we actually Where I bought all that stuff. We actually could have afforded that sky car for Joker. Would we have let Edie buy it? You're good? Good.
So I'm deployed to a hotspot on Novaria. My usual
Alright, listen
squad's
in
on
on some
medical,
stuff here.
so I'm stuck with any N7s who are nearby. I just wanted a nice, smooth mission. You know, professional. Ended up a damn train wreck. We're fighting for the fate of the galaxy. You'd think we could handle one mission as a coherent fighting unit.
Squad may be good. Random group, never good.
Yeah, who likes pickup groups? Sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to. Really good, Simpika, really good. Here. Nice out. We were supposed to have, I know I've been saying this for the past few streams, but it continues to be awesome here instead of all the storms we were supposed to have. Been enjoying that. My mother's coming to visit. She'll be here Wednesday
I
night.
had this perfect spot. Long sight lines, good cover, no way to get flanked. We could have bunkered up, set up kill zones, used a drone or a decoy to lure Reaper forces into position. And where's everyone else? Standing at the top of a ramp.
Ramp bad. Enemies all around.
Yes,
Kept you waiting,
exactly.
huh?
And no cover. It didn't help that we had some brutal side objectives, but even then, we had to disable these Reaper indoctrination devices, and this crazy ex-Cerberus Vanguard guy insists on doing it. He's running all over the place getting killed, and I'm yelling at him, let me do it, I can cloak.
Infiltrator good for devices. Or engineer with drone or decoy. Or me, because me don't die.
Yes, thank you.
You die now! That's coming up too. Oh, we get so much good stuff today. We're gonna get joking time today, almost certainly today. You die now!
Same ex-Cerberus
Get that
Vanguard
today.
picks up a backpack. Gets halfway
We're
back
just
to the
gonna camp
pickup
out
zone,
and listen
loses
for a
his
bit.
shields.
Hey, Chi,
So what does he do?
Tyler, Novo,
He charges.
Peacebreaker.
No charge. Charge make backpack drop.
Yes, everyone knows that. So if you're gonna charge or cloak or something, don't pick up the backpack. And you should have seen him when we were supposed to bunker down and upload some intel.
Vanguard charge away. Upload go slow. Bad for team.
Great. I want to listen in on as much as we can out here, even if we have to camp out to hear it or run away from and back to trigger some stuff. Welcome everyone who's just getting here. Anyone lurking out there?
I'd be less annoyed if he wasn't flailing around with those crazy whips and messing up my sniping.
Make it with claws. Claws good.
Yeah, but he was trying to do it to a banshee.
Claws on Banshee bad. Stay back. Use fire.
I swear, I would have called for early extraction if I hadn't requisitioned a single-use armor-piercing mod.
We're able to just hang out and it keeps progressing. It doesn't work with all conversations in the main game, does it? Don't tell me all these years I've been running back and forth from the Liara Adida conversation to trigger it that was unnecessary. I could have just stood around. These two have been very forthcoming with their
The worst
conversation.
part? After that mission,
Hey.
the ex-Cerberus guy was bragging about how many kills he had.
Not about competition. About saving
Message coming in.
galaxy as team.
Patching it through.
You are totally right.
Keiichi, thank you.
Totally right. So, if you want, we could, I don't know, trade N7 operative intel. So if you ever wanted to deploy together.
What rifle you use?
Oh, it's a Widow. A Widow 3, in fact.
When get to Widow 10, you call me.
When get to Widow 10, you call me. Gee, appreciate the confirmation of that so I don't go crazy wondering. I wasn't crazy for all these years. There are conversations you do have to walk away from and come back to. Okay. And there are some here like
So
that.
I'm deployed
Good
to a hotspot
to
in
know.
Bavaria. My usual squad's
Not
on
this one.
medical, so I'm stuck with any N7s who are nearby. I just wanted a nice, smooth mission. You know, professional. Ended up a damn train wreck. We're fighting for the fate of the galaxy. You'd think we could handle one mission as a coherent fighting unit.
Squad may be good. Random group, never good.
All right, they're recycling now. Bosswick asking about good PC specs for playing new games, current generation, brand new games.
I had this perfect spot.
And they're gonna keep
Long
going here.
sight
Let's
lines,
just
good cover,
pull away
no
from their
waiting
conversation now that we've been through the whole thing. I don't have a list. I don't have a list ready, but you might see some nice discounts coming up because AMD and Intel are still fighting, and right now they're gonna be fighting over some new markets. AMD's got their new chips, Intel's got their new chips. It might push prices down on last year's chips. It doesn't always happen. It's not always predictable results, but if you're not trying to do it tomorrow, if you've got a few weeks or a month or two, you might find some nice prices.
It didn't help.
I don't know. You could always buy something and stick a power supply and a video card in it. Buy something off the shelf and do that. Or build something from scratch. I can't really speak to PlayerUnknown. I haven't played it. She says not well optimized for anyone, unless you spend a ton. There are certainly games that are so poorly optimized, it doesn't really matter what you have, it's going to have issues.
Hey, how are you? Looking forward to tomorrow? Of course I remembered. Lands? I thought you could meet me down on the strip, and we'd go from there. Anything you want to do, just name it. You want to go where?
Gee, you haven't played yourself, but you've heard complaints. Yeah, I haven't really spoken to anyone about how it performs. KG, you think Mark Meer had fun voicing all the Vorcha? I don't know why I always forget he did that, because we've talked about it here. But all of them. End of story. He's the only Vorcha voice? Is that... Either way, he must have had fun. Who wouldn't have fun? I have fun, and I only say one line. You die now! It's great.
Yes, I know that's where we met, but that night was very special to me too, but... It's closed. No, really, it's true. Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. No, I don't think they'd let us eat in the rubble.
This guy having a little nanomachines conversation doesn't seem to need us to walk away either. We're just going to camp out for a minute. Look around a little bit. We're going to be going into every structure. Trainer's waiting for us in the arcade. We may or may not already find Zaid when we get there. I think he'll be there.
What do you want to do? Really? No, I'm not making fun of you. The arcade sounds great.
Wait, did he think I was...
me a stuffed toy? Oh, now it sounds even better. I can't wait till tomorrow either.
Did he think I was inviting him to the arcade? All the Vorcha and Mass Effect 2. At least most. Sounds like. 3. I'll tell you,
how are you?
Nothing right now.
Looking forward to tomorrow?
Hey, that was a short
Of course
cycle.
I remembered. Lands? I thought you could meet me down on the strip. We'd go from there.
Headed to the arcade.
So can we expect more Elcor Shakespeare from you?
This is good.
Actually, I'm mounting a production of Macbeth with a new Krogan talent as the lead. He brings a raw brutality to the stage that emphasizes the ruthless actions of his character.
Sounds like inspired casting.
I like to think I have an eye for talent.
See if they continue on their own, but boss, if you start poking around and looking at stuff, I can give you better feedback, you know, off stream, but I can give you better feedback if you're looking at something and you ask, what do you think of this? How does this compare to this? Those are easier questions to answer than throwing a dart at a wall and trying to tell you what you're looking for. If they don't continue their conversation, we'll go into the arcade and come back out to hear more of it. This is Mr. Elcor Shakespeare himself. Got some new productions in mind. Alright, we might have to make a few passes by them to hear the rest of it.
Good night.
Welcome to Castle Arcade.
Anyone remember what the console controls are? Even though we're on PC with the controller, it'll be the console controls for the Rock'em Sock'em robots. I'd really prefer not to get my ass kicked by Jacob, but it always takes me a few seconds to relearn how to play every time.
Did you catch the updated intel reports on stripping enemy defenses? It's embarrassing.
That's recruit rating. Which gun to use for best armor penetration. As if anyone carries two guns anymore.
Yeah, who does
It's
that?
elementary. If you're staring down a hallway at a Cerberus Centurion, you deploy an energy drain on their shields.
Or just overload them, sure. And if you come up against a marauder, you detonate your tech armor.
Exactly. Wait, what?
Do you see Zaid up by the claw machine? You can play the game first before you meet Jacob. Now, there's a good idea. Left mouse button for hitting, right mouse button for block. Hit and block, just the two buttons. Right. Hey, they even have a separate description of the rules. That's good. Punch your opponent. Survive as many as possible. Block jabs to prevent damage. Charge. Charge up a punch. Okay, charge up a punch to break through blocks. If someone is charging, you can interrupt it. Don't jab while they're blocking. Consecutive jabs for higher damage. Right trigger to punch. Hold right trigger to charge. Left trigger to block.
Nice punch!
So if you charge but let go too soon, you get nothing.
Don't stop now! You can do better than that! Nice punch! You're doing great!
Alright, that's a good warm-up.
Nice punch! Watch out! Don't stop now! This isn't looking good! Nice punch! Game over! Congratulations! That's a new high score!
Right.
So you detonate your tech armor in emergencies?
No, pretty much all the time. Surrounded by husks, tech armor. Rocknai swarmers jumping at me.
Tech armor.
But against a marauder? Surely you'd want the additional protection.
Nah, I overload their shields, move in real close, and then detonate. Tech armor takes them right down.
But couldn't you just hit them?
You can try. Those marauders roll like you wouldn't believe. Spirits, I wish I could roll like that.
Tech armor. Yeah, I'm just holding off to see if we can squeeze out this conversation. Try to avoid talking to Zaid until after. If these guys are going to carry on their own or if we'll have to.
What about a brute?
Yep.
Warp field to weaken its armor. Let it close, then tech armor.
Phantom?
Overload her barriers, fire a bit if she pulls up that defensive biotic thing. Then tech armor.
Tech armor.
Get right in there close enough, and the tech armor even takes out their drones.
Rah!
I just never anticipated Turian Cabals using tech armor in such an aggressive manner.
I'm just surprised Solarians don't detonate tech armor.
No. We prefer elegant weapons for a more civilized age. Have
Have
I ever told you about the time I took out 2 banshees with a decoy hologram and a scorpion heavy pistol? Did you catch the updated intel reports on stripping enemy defenses? It's embarrassing.
That's recruit reading. Which gun to use for best armor penetration. As if anyone carries 2 guns anymore.
It's elementary.
It went back around to the beginning.
Brilliant endgame. Excellent use of the Belarusian gambit.
Is this space chess?
It's called Kapesh Yakshi, Blade of the Night Winds. The Asari who played it since... We were supposed to meet for lunch.
Uh-huh.
I'm so sorry. I entered the tournament on a lark. I thought I'd be eliminated in the first few rounds.
Sure.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be free to join your friend in 20 moves or fewer.
To Sousa.
Trainer, would you like to just give me your frigates now? I always take them sooner or later.
Polgara to Sousa. She's knocked me out of 4 tournaments.
Message coming in.
To Sousa.
Patching it through.
Claire, thank you for the host. Welcome. This DLC keeps me laughing too. And we've got some of the best stuff today. So don't go anywhere. You're gonna kick our ass, I know it. Come a long way, trainer.
That was before you helped manage intel for a galactic war.
You're right. I've gotten a lot better since I came to the Normandy.
Yeah, you've done the real
Which is
thing.
a frigate, by the way, so try not to lose it.
Roger that.
No. He yelled it.
Oh, damn it. Ah!
So much for your frigate. Neural feedback. It disincentivizes sacrificing pieces casually. A few more centuries, trainer, and you might be a challenge. You must not have that much time to practice now, living on that warship. My people have more respect for the great thinkers. I'm able to live quite comfortably teaching Asari maidens tactics and strategy through this game.
So your job is playing games?
Mentoring students in strategic
Yeah, what of it?
tactical simulations. Yes.
Specialist trainer here personally saved Grissom Academy. More than a dozen students owe her their lives.
I'm sure she's a wonderful serviceman, but she just lost her last frigate.
Traded her last frigate, actually, for your homeworld. Thanks, Commander. And I apologize again for missing lunch.
All for a good cause, trainer. Carry on.
All for a good cause. Kapesh Yakshi. This arcade is a cool place. Would have been neat if there had been, throughout the series, an opportunity to visit an arcade. The strip, some version of it all along. Glad we got it. Very glad we got it. Claw machine of the future. Game's still a ripoff. These future models look a little harder for children to get stuck up inside. Seems to happen every once in a while still.
You're mine, you bastard. God damn it.
Zaid?
Over here, Shepard.
Zaid.
This thing is fucking impossible.
What are you doing?
There was a kid here, sniveling brat, spending all his credits, crying.
So you thought you'd get a prize for him?
He asked. Looked simple enough. God damn it.
Where's the kid?
What do I care? Got any credit, Shepard?
Isn't there something better we could go do?
What could possibly be more important than Zaid Masani not getting bested by some fucking kid's game?
You really want one of those plushie toys?
Goddamn right I do.
Okay then.
Credits.
Sure. But even a bounty hunter's gotta use his manners once in a while.
Please.
Easy, easy.
It's obviously rigged somehow.
Rigged?
I'm going to hunt down the shit-for-brains inventor of this crooked game and pull his inspiration out through his asshole. Probably some smart-ass Salarian bastard. I'm going back in. Credits.
Credits.
All right. Here you go, sweetheart.
Okay, Zaid, where to?
How should I know? What do you feel like? Apollo's? Casino? More claw?
And at this time you play with your own damn credits.
I'm man enough to pay for my own addictions, Shepard.
Addiction? Already?
I'm an all-in kind of guy.
I think I knew that about you.
I wish that were longer. Yeah, we can play some claw machine. We can play the claw game. Robin Sachs, who voices Zaid Masani, died some years ago now. Always makes it bittersweet. Come hang out with Zaid here at the arcade, and we see him at the party. We'll see him at the party tomorrow. We're not done with Zaid yet. And Zaid totally has a thing for Asari. Yeah, that too.
What will you
I should have looked at the rules, because I just closed them. Think I know what I'm doing? No.
Great prizes! You could win! Congratulations! You're a winner! What will you win? Win a prize! Congratulations! You're a winner!
How many tracks should I be looking to try and pick up here? I want to get something besides green. Are purple, blue, orange, those are the different types of things you can get? All the green are the music tracks?
Congratulations! You're a winner!
I mean, there are... Oh, there's... Okay, never mind. The numbers of different colored things keeps changing. I don't mind blowing some credits here. The less common colors. At least Shepard's pulling all this stuff out. We don't have to do the second part of the game manually. Don't look away, cause make myself crazy if I'm actually trying to hit a particular color. 2 controls.
Congratulations!
Over
You're
here.
a winner.
Oh, that's just the rules.
What will you win?
Orange is not showing up on that side this time. It's... Oh! Who just got an orange? Oh, what did we get? Come on. Outfit up.
Congratulations! You're
Assault
a
rifle, ultralight materials.
What will
Capital
you
love that. She hasn't held an assault rifle except in cutscenes for weeks and weeks. Chaw.
Congratulations! You're a winner. What will you win?
Yeah, blue. I want to see blue. What's blue?
Congratulations! You're
It's a
a
music
winner.
track. All right, let's try for
What
purple.
will you win? Congratulations! You're a winner.
We got our money back.
What will you
We
win?
spent 500 credits to get 500 credits.
Congratulations!
Plush
You're a winner.
toy. Oh, now I gotta go for the other purple. Plush
What
toy.
will you win?
Speaking of, anyone seen Willow? 3 days. Willow, we got a plush toy. Got a plush Volus. Oh, hell yeah.
Congratulations! You're a winner. What will
Try
you
one more.
win?
I'm getting a little hooked here.
Congratulations! You're a
We're
winner.
just getting some money back. Right, let's
What
try for
will
orange
you
one more
win?
time. What's how the... Oh! Notice how the orange moves a lot more quickly. It doesn't stick around, and it moves to different points.
Congratulations! You're a
Pistol
winner.
power mag too. Yes. Right. Stop me! Stop me before I spend the rest of my life here. You played. You kept spamming the battle sim until you got to the top of the board. Tempting. I think we'd be here a while.
Stay out of trouble.
Alright, who's still out here? Javik? Oh, nice. Javik is here already. And Garrus is by the bar. Beautiful. When we run out of crew dates and invites to the apartment, we're going to go out and do some N7 missions. At some point, we're going to go by the Citadel. The rest, well, we have not the Citadel. We're going to go to the embassies and check in with the Asari Counselor, which will lead us to Thessia. And by the end of the stream today, I want to go to Horizon. That we're set up tomorrow for Party, Cerberus HQ, and a return to Earth. You can get some nice armor if you finish the arena missions. That is what I've heard. I've never done. Anaximenes, hello. Pretty colors and beepy noises. And they're all at those very soothing tones. Okay, Javik's downstairs. Hi, Lonnie. What's up? Is it getting sunny out? What's wrong? What's wrong? Honey? No bark. Hey, what's up? We're not expecting storms today.
You go first.
Stay out of trouble.
Your move.
Interesting. I've watched some of your other matches, and you've never opened a game with that particular move.
Didn't hear any thunder.
What are you planning?
Okay.
I planned on starting the game. It's still your move.
Right, sorry. I'll just advance this. No, this frigate.
This group, it was hard for me to tell where the sounds precisely were coming from. That conversation, it sounded like they were not next to each other, the two players. Probably me, but... Yeah, she does not like the thunder. She might do that if there's thunder. I don't hear any thunder, and it looks like the sun is still shining bright outside.
Out for a night on the strip? Make it unforgettable with a visit to the Silver Coast.
Hello? Anything? Sir? I'm waiting for Javik.
Informative. With the production of Francis Kidd's All Elcor Hamlet coming to a close, I am now available. Sincere request. If you know any good agents, please send them my way. Tragically, I am dead, Horatio. Wretched Queen, adieu. You that look pale and tremble at this chance, that are but mutes or audience to this act, had I but time. As this fell sergeant, death is strict in his arrest. Oh, I could tell you, but let it be. Tragically, Horatio, I am dead. Thou livest. Report me and my cause aright to be unsatisfied.
Is really worked up. Drape and Alexei, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follows. Lonnie welcomes you too. Both dogs are here. Jazz is calm and quiet. Lonnie is very worked up.
Mournfully. O God, Horatio, what a wounded name. Things standing thus unknown, shall I leave behind me? If thou didst ever hold me in thy heart, absent be from felicity a while, and in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain to tell my story. Tragically, oh, I die, Horatio. The potent poison quite o'ercrowds my spirit. I cannot live to hear the news from England, but I do prophesy the election lights on Fortinbras. He has my dying voice. So tell him, with the occurrence more and less which have solicited, heartbreakingly, the rest is silence.
Goes on for a while, doesn't he?
Informative.
Nope, that was
the
it.
Production of Francis Kidd's All
So he's talking about Francis Kidd's production. Francis Kidd is right over here.
The real
Hey!
difficulty, of course, will
No
be getting
bark.
the Pyjack to perform.
Pyjack? I don't recall there being Pyjacks in Macbeth. Unless they lived in Burnham Wood. Did Pyjacks come to Dunsany?
I added the Pyjack in. He will view events with an animal innocence, uncorrupted by ambition.
I can't believe no one's thought of that before. It's brilliant.
When N7 Alliance operatives need arms and armor, they go to Casa Fabrication. Casa, you're worth it.
Wait for Javik. Lonnie, no. Lonnie, no. What's wrong? I really don't know what she's worked up about, because... I mean, if it's... Maybe it's thundering a really low, quiet rumble that she can hear that I can't hear. None. I don't hear thunder. If it's thunder, that would make sense. If it's not thunder, I don't have a clue. She's definitely doing her "there's a storm outside and I don't like this shit" behavior. So why don't you relax? Lay down. Look at Jazz. She's just laying there. Look at your sister. Look at your sister. She's so calm. Go lay down.
Not to worry, productions always appear
Portrait of calm.
until just before the curtain rises.
Okay, you know, you're...
Oh, of course. It's going to be an amazing show.
I missed the whole next bit of their conversation. Sorry about that. They do seem to be continuing
So
it.
can we expect more Elcor Shakespeare from you?
Start it
Actually,
over.
I'm mounting a production of Macbeth with a new Krogan talent as the
Krogan talent.
He brings a raw brutality to the stage that emphasizes the ruthless actions of his character.
Sounds like inspired casting.
Speaking of inspired casting.
Enjoying your shore leave, Javik?
I have been asked to take part in a feat. I am told it is a great honor and will boost morale for the war.
Who says it will?
Ah, Commander Shepard. I didn't realize you were coming too. Perfect timing, perfect timing. You can play yourself. Attention! The Prothean is on set. Someone tell the stunt double he's been demoted. We have the real Shepard now. All right, places everyone. Quickly, quickly. Cue the backdrop. Roll cameras. And action. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming. The urgent hour of doom, which we all urgently face, draws near. Urgently so.
Urgently.
But there is hope. The Council understands you recently found a Prothean in a refrigerator and defrosted him.
Yeah. He was in the freezer, right behind the Varen roast.
Ah, you die now! Not yet. That line comes later. The Vorcha Counselor will kindly refrain from further interruptions.
I believe I have been misinformed about the purpose of this vid.
Now then, O wise Prothean Elder, what wisdom of the ages can you share with us?
Solarian kidney is best served at room temperature. It is even better when the Solarian is still alive. The fear adds spice.
Prothean no like you.
Did someone say Prothean? This one is familiar with enkindling. This one has enkindled multiple females across the galaxy.
Blasto, about time you showed up. The galaxy is under attack by Reapers. If only someone had warned us about them years ago.
This one tried. This one was ignored. This one's efforts fell on obstructed auditory.
Actually that was me. Sovereign, Saren, you might have heard of them.
Yes, and Blasto here destroyed half the Citadel, putting them down. But even he's just one Hanar.
And now we've asked Commander Shepard and his Prothean partner here to assist.
This one did not read that far into the script. This one does not share top billing.
Wait, what? But it's Blasto 7. Blasto goes to war? Think of the children.
In my cycle, your kind were nothing more than appetizers. Would you prefer to be boiled or fried?
Prothean no like you.
This one has found his motivation. Very well. Commander Shepard and Prothean partner of undetermined ethnic origin. Welcome to the Spectre Club.
You know what, Blasto? I think you're just a big, stupid jellyfish. How did you become a Spectre?
I am not just a Spectre. I am an Ultra Spectre Elite 7000 Deluxe, now with less recoil and faster load time.
Where is the airlock so I may throw you out of it?
We don't have a prop for that. Cue the sound effects. Change the backdrop.
Look! It's Sovereign's half-brother Sluggard! And he's looking for some payback.
Cue the stunt double! Your line. Say your line.
Oh, you die now!
Oh no! The Vorcha Counselor is indoctrinated!
This one is the hero of the Citadel. This one has an incendiary projectile with the Counselor's name on it. Vorcha scum. Prepare for...
This one is the hero of the Citadel. I'll handle it.
This one insists.
This one doesn't care.
This one wishes he was still frozen in the refrigerator.
Next to the Varen roast.
May we go now, Commander?
Strike the set! Telcasting will need a new Vorcha. Prepare for Blasto 8. Blasto cures the genophage.
Welcome to Silver Coast Casino.
Can we still mess with the waterfall? We can. Well, I thought it was only during the party. Before.
Please do not touch the waterfall. The fountain is decorative. Do not touch.
But it's so cool and refreshing.
Please keep your hands out of the water.
What? It's so soothing. It's mesmerizing. I can't keep my hands out of the water.
Fine. You know what? It's a Hanar urinal. Knock yourself out.
It's still cool and refreshing. Let's just be clear on that.
Please do not touch the waterfall.
It said, do not touch. This is like problems with authority.
Cool, everybody. I'm here.
Oopsie star. Don't tell me what I can't do. Welcome, welcome. Garrus. You know, this might be our date with Garrus, but it's really so much more. I think with all the times Shepard's actually spent in clubs over the past few years, that at some point she'd have learned how to dance. I mean, I've got an excuse. I don't go out. But Shepard, I've seen you. I've seen you go out. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to figure that one out. It's best when you're romancing Garrus. Almost all the personal stuff they put in the Citadel is better with your romantic interest, but still good without. Somebody wants to link the tango. That would be cool.
Shepard?
So what do Turians usually do with their time off?
Mostly we make plans for what to do when we're back at work. I have some ideas on the Normandy's forward cannon.
You know what you need, Garrus?
That Mark IV silencer scope I saw at the gun shop?
I was thinking a date.
We can get you the silencer scope.
Excuse me. I saw you
As
checking
well.
out my friend here. I thought you two should meet.
Hello?
Right. So, hello, and,
You could start simple, Garrus.
Tell her she looks nice.
You seem like a nice person. Maybe a little quiet, introspective, but decent overall.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that'll win her over. Well, we tried keeping it simple. That didn't work.
Invite her out.
What do you say we blow this joint? I've got this big gun back at my place. I'd like to show you.
Yeah. Well, listen. I've got this thing I forgot I had to do, and I should probably just go do it.
Sorry. let's start over again. What I've been trying to say is my name's Garrus, and I'd love to have a drink with you.
Either he wasn't trying hard enough, or he was trying way too hard. Sometimes you just need to let go. We're not getting party supplies. In fact, I think we're gonna head back to the Normandy.
Baron race starts in 5 minutes. Place your bets.
We're gonna go run a mission or two, or 3. But we're gonna come back here. Probably not 3. For a mission or 2, we'll come back. We'll check in at the apartment, see who we can invite up.
Come on in. Might be your lucky day.
This travels on the other end.
The real difficulty, of course, will be getting the.
Isn't
Paragon.
Kasumi sneaking around here somewhere? You said Kasumi was available? Are you sure? Where, remind me. Spacing, where are we gonna find her? Is she lurking around somewhere? She doesn't show up on the map because she's probably hidden. Where do we find her? I'll poke around a bit. She's also at the casino, hiding out at the casino.
How did you get your lead actor to
Near one of the games in the middle, right? There's a hidden spot. I know I've seen it next to one of these games out here. Quasar, right? I'll find her. You walked right past the button. I walked past a few buttons.
Hey, pretty nice game you've got going.
Yeah, whatever.
I walked past her before.
So what's your trick? That's more than 2,500 credits you got there.
Hey, how's shore leave treating you?
Good. The break was nice. We've been fighting Reaper-controlled Geth.
Oh, that's brutal.
For the
I know,
dialogue
right?
here.
Why did I even bother equipping us with barriers against those guys?
Hey, at least you can get your barriers back up if you charge someone.
Fennec, hit the comms. Tiana, distract the bouncer. Urch, you take the vault. Avoid the thermal sensors. They trigger the lockdown. You'll hit motion sensors, and that'll alert security. Verk, steal a uniform. You go in as security, fake the arrest.
This is elaborate.
Oops, I seem to have the wrong casino.
Kasumi?
Take a walk, guys. I can explain.
What the hell are you doing? No, it's cool. But come on, you gotta fill us in.
I believe I hired you because you were the best damn thief in the galaxy.
Sweet talker.
Are you hard up for credits, or is this just to stay in practice?
People who can't get to the Citadel are having a rough time out there. This place has more money than it knows what to do with. It can help those refugees survive. And it's not like the owner can spend it if the Reapers win.
So you're robbing the rich to help the poor.
I'm doing what I do. Raiding Cerberus bases and infiltrating Reaper-held locations is fun. But I'm a thief. Stealing? It's who I am. Without it, By the way, are you gonna call security?
You kidding?
Just don't get caught, okay?
Hey, come on. I never get caught. Come on, guys. Show's on.
Excuse me, is there a problem?
Nope, no problem at all.
Thank you for calling that out with Kasumi. Wouldn't want to miss that.
No hustlers at my table. Fair warning.
Hot Wheels, welcome. Good to see you've kept up with the drawings, man. Seems like you're adding more and more detail every day. Okay, it's really good to see.
Come on in. Might be your lucky day.
Yes, I know that's where
Good
we
work
met,
with that. Please keep it up. Guessing you're still having fun doing it. You're still having fun doing it? Turn to Normandy. I don't know if we have any turn-ins. Why specifically the commons in the bar, but nothing else showing up here? Bonnie finally calmed down. Probably was thunder. No, I couldn't hear it.
Commander?
Right. They're the only levels that have fast transit. The Presidium does. Yeah, you're right. Purgatory. That is a good reason. Shit. Why can't you back out of that? If you accidentally click on something, you mean to back out of the galaxy map, but you click on the Citadel, you get presented with a choice, and you cannot back out. Now we gotta land. My bad.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground
We were
transport?
trying to get out of here. Question about Priority Thessia. If we go talk to the Asari counselor now, we don't have to rush off to Thessia, do we? Hey there, Miss Misery. Surviving Monday? Good to see you. Hey, Dav. Let's go to the embassy.
I need to get to the embassy.
Chat with the Asari counselor.
Yes, Commander.
They already handed in the code fragments.
No, I know what I said. Divert forces to the new coordinates. Trust me. We may not be able to stop the Reapers, but I think we can predict their movement.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested.
We've also heard that conversation all the way through. Surviving, not thriving. Some days.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming. Did you find something? The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component. The catalyst. Do you know something? Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government. What is it? With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there. If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden? Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power. The Reapers are doing that right now.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Divination. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for your sub. 19 months. Yeah! Getting into some long times. And amazing that it hasn't lapsed, you know, one reason or another. You've been able to keep that going. Some people with long subs who have not been able to keep it from lapsing once in a while. They look impressive. Well, thank you for letting us know.
I appreciate the help. It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower. I'll do what I can. Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
You're about to kiss me? Okay. Scared me for a second there. Call me the sole ray of hope in a dark night and then get in all close like that. I don't think there's anything on the Spectre terminal, but we're here. Let's check.
Spectre status recognized.
We could get a new gun for someone. Somebody wants a Spectre gun. But Shepard's not going to be using it. Yeah, damn, that's weird. I wonder what's going on. Nothing on their support page, Twitter.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
There's that number again. It's all 19s, man. It's all 19s. Kimberly, thank you. Thank you so much for your sub. Thank you for supporting the stream as you do. See some J-Love in chat. And it's really 20. Yeah, I try to just, you know, I can't in my head keep track of everyone's personal numbers, but I know some are longer than they say. Some are a lot longer than they say. Some are a little longer than they say. Especially with things like double dippers. And if only I could keep it all up here, I'd call you all out for the right times. Yeah.
If you have a question, please consult an Avena terminal for assistance.
Shepard! What's up, Melga?
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
Okay, I get it. Is there anybody to chat with while we're here? Bailey, Jacob, we spoke with, been there. Yara's giving us the cold shoulder right now. Speak with her too much. Wait, Zaid is still in the cargo hold. Alright, back to the Normandy. Let's go do an N7 mission or two. We're not going to Thessia quite yet.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an EZO core, Private Talavi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Cerberus? Cerberus?
They're a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Give it a week. You could be.
So do you think we're going to be good when we get to Horizon later? We've had spoken with Miranda at the docking bay. We've spoke with her on the terminal, Spectre terminal. Make sure we're not falling behind on anything important like that. Okay, we're not landing back on the Citadel this time. Fuel reactors, Cillian Nebula. And
I found something.
one more time, need to talk to Miranda. Did we talk to her that one more time? Or has it not come up yet? Does it come up after Thessia? Hanalei. Early surveyors of Hanalei dismissed its resource potential, saying it had more heat than a planet needs and more argon than a galaxy would buy. As an enormous terrestrial planet buried under a merciless atmosphere of argon, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide, Hanalei hosted only small orbital stations that were primarily scientific in nature. The facilities have since been destroyed by the Reapers. I think we may have already. Chi, isn't that the conversation where she says, Shepard, I have to confess to you, and she tells us all over again about how she wanted to put a control chip in Shepard's head, and the elusive man stopped her, and we already knew that because she already told us. I think we already had that the other day. We met with her in the apartments, tried to confess about the control chip we already knew about, and I always run my mouth off about it. So yeah, I think we're good. That means we're good, right? Yeah. Dr. Gillies. Let's scan out the rest of the nebula. We'll have some stuff to take back and turn in the Citadel when we get back there.
Signal confirmed.
Cilium is a minor rock planet that has not quite cleared the ring of debris at the edge of Loropi's orbits. It is believed to be an extrasolar capture. For several centuries, Yesilium supported a succession of mining colonies, first iridium, then titanium, and finally light metals like bauxite and alumina. The planet was abandoned long before the Reaper invasion. What's the contrast, Dev? You're doing missions in Andromeda totally the opposite way you did in your first playthrough? Is there a theme to how it went and how it's going now, or just whatever you did, you're doing the opposite of? 300 units of fuel.
Evasion successful. I found something.
Haitiana serves as a bastion of research for the Asari, boasting multiple observation outposts, glacial drilling stations, and educational institutions. While the planet's average temperature hovers near freezing, the equatorial band contains oceans and many freshwater rivers. Xenobiologists of all stripes often visited the planet, as its expansive facilities were a haven for the life sciences. The Reapers destroyed Haitiana's spaceports and its uniformed defense forces. As with other Asari planets, the Reapers forced the heavily biotic population into surrender through threats of massive retaliation rather than assault by husks alone. Wow, Belden, on your 4th campaign already. This planet, that planet is where PB says she came from, I believe. Ah. I wouldn't have caught that. Cool, thank you. $250 units of fuel.
Reapers eluded.
Montes.
Signal confirmed.
Ultan. The first mission to Ultan, Dakuna's moon, was a century in the making. Elcor leaders felt resources for space travel could be better used on their homeworld, and it took decades of persuasion to secure project funding. Archaic harvesting stations that recovered helium-3 from the moon's regolith were still functioning when the Reapers invaded, and the Elcor stationed there were able to flee the system. Wonder I wasn't able to turn this in. We hadn't been here yet. The Elcor on the embassy level at the Citadel had begged us to rescue many as we could from Dakuna. Elcor flotilla there. Dakuna itself, the Elcor homeworld, Dakuna, overflows with natural resources protected by law, from large deposits of precious metals to vast forests. The Elcor themselves live in rich grasslands
coming
near
in.
the equator.
Patching it through.
Thank you, Hot Wheels. The majority of Dakuna's settlements are tucked within this belt, as the conservative Elcor feel little desire to build outside their comfort zone. Their twin capitals are for migrations from the wet season to the dry season, a tradition made obsolete by modern technology but still observed. After the destruction of the Elcor Navy, Reapers moved in their ground troops to occupy the cities. This has taken longer than most civilized worlds, as the Elcor have spread out into smaller, distant settlements, reflecting their preference for close-knit family communities instead of densely packed cities. Population 2.3 billion. Ode of the Ancients. Still fuel here somewhere, but we gotta make it out of the system. There's the fuel. We'll pop back in to grab the fuel.
Faster than light jump successful.
Oh!
Evasion
Not a good place to
successful.
start. Much better. That'll do. 175 units of fuel.
Reapers eluded.
All the way to Teolia.
I found something.
Nevos, first discovered by Asari pioneers in 430 CE, Nevos is a vibrant garden planet and home to a thriving Asari colony. Sandy beaches and romantic twin moons fuel a bustling tourism economy, while practical and secretive corporate matters are handled in spiraling arcologies built along towering cliffs. Even though it has been colonized for centuries, Nevos feels a frontier away from regulation and oversight. Consequently, a number of influential political lobbies have established sizable presences on the planet. The Rings of Elune. Berezia, typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. Berezia serves as a naval resource for fuel gathering and magnetic field discharge. The planet is surrounded by a band of 7 large moons that form the Necklace, a reference to a legendary jewel owned by the ancient Asari queen for which Berezia was named. Orbit places it within the system's frost line, where gas giants do not usually form. For this reason, the planet is believed to be an extrasolar capture. The alternative, that its orbit is decaying, is a horrifying prospect to the tourism and immigration boards of Nevos, since they would be in the gas giant's eventual path. $10,000 credits. Credits, brother. Something else in the system. Fuel? Fuel! 375 units of fuel.
Faster than light jump successful.
Sion. This Garden World's claim to military fame is that it was assaulted repeatedly during the Krogan rebellions, but never occupied by more than token forces. The Asari cut off the Krogan supply line at the Citadel Relay and drove the invaders out. Today, antimatter generators on the surface and in orbital stations provide fuel for military starships throughout Asari space. The matriarchs defending the planet today have vowed to maintain Sion's legacy. They pledge it will fall to no enemy, organic or synthetic. Actually, let's break before we go down here. Who remembers which one this is? Fuel reactors. Is this one of the 5-minute missions? Which mission is the one with the 12 crates that you have to protect from 3 mechs? I never see that one coming. It always burns me, too. That is in 3, right? That's not Mass Effect 2. Isn't that 3? Means it's still coming. Let's save. I'm gonna break. We'll come back and land. One with the crates and the mechs is 2. Woo! Dodged a bullet. Did we even play it? I don't remember doing that anytime recently. Did we end up not doing that mission during the recent playthrough. Hey Max, this one? You want the 2 giant crates you have to move with a crane? Is that this one? Use the cane, makes it fast on that ME2 mission. If you can fire it more than once. Yeah, if you can only fire it once, it still helps. With you. Lonnie's all calm now. They're gonna get all riled up during the break. Okay. Need it though. Okay, see you back here in a few. Cheers.